Hello and welcome back to my vlog of the building of my house in Ubon, Recitani. As the title of this video suggests, this covers day 213 and 214. What you're seeing right now is delivery of some mature trees that we're going to place around the block. We bought 4. Cost us about 13,000 baht. And these guys obviously deliver them and install them for you, and they come with a 3-month guarantee. So after 3 months, if the trees drop dead, they'll replace it with a new one and give you another 3 months guarantee. At the same time, they also remove the framework you'll see later on the video they do to keep these trees upright in the growing process. So this goes on for about 5 minutes, but just enjoy this and see these guys working. As an aside, yesterday, which was the 20th of May, was a big day because we made the final payment on the house. So as far as the builder's concerned, and I'm concerned, they've done all they're supposed to do on the house. Now, you may see that the fence hasn't been completed. That's being done by the same builder, but it's a separate job. So they'll get paid the final payment on that when that fence is completed. But as I said, the final payment's been made for the house. If you stick around till the end of this video, you'll see some bit more insight into the final product. No, I won't say that. That's probably a bit incorrect. You're just going to see some of the furniture that we've put in, just to make it a bit more interest around the place. I think I've mentioned to you before that we actually can't do the ceremony for the blessing of the house until November, I'm led to believe. So it gives us plenty of time to just do a few things around the place, just tidy it up a little bit. So the forthcoming videos will probably just be more of the garden work going on, the fence being completed, and general things like that. But just as a side, as I said, won't be completed until November, which means I have a house in Ubon basically up for sale. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's in what they would call a gated community in America. Anyone that's been into Ubon and around Thailand knows they have a lot of these project home sites, I suppose, ranging anywhere from 50 houses on them to 150 houses on them. If you're from Ubon, this is called Uptown. Quite a good little one at the end of a cul-de-sac, so you don't get any through traffic, things like that. But if anyone might be interested and doesn't want to move in until November, send me a message on this and we can do a bit of talking and see if we can come up with a sale. I'd really appreciate that. Obviously, I want to recoup some of my money that I spent on this place, so it'd be nice to get back. Anyway, just continue on watching these guys. Actually, this video was done by Woz, so if you think the camera works better than mine, feel free to make mention of that. It probably is. You can probably tell from what I've done before. I don't put a lot of effort into this, but it keeps me amused for a little part of the day sometimes. But these guys look like they did a pretty good job. They were keen on getting them straight and getting them in line and making sure everything fell right into place for us. So, as I said, 13,000 baht, and they come back in 3 months' time and make sure everything's fine. You can just see the guy here doing a bit of eyesight levelling, make sure they're upright. Dog had a bit of a ball this morning and started to dig one out. Luckily it was too much for the dog, so it gave up and only moved a small bit of sand, but we'll have to try and do something to keep the dog away from that. So I think any second we're going to move on to the second part of the video, which is just showing you the work that got completed in the last few days, which led obviously to the final payment. So Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Tweedledee, we'll get there any second, I'm sure. It's coming up, I can see it coming up soon. Just bear with me. Won't be long, nearly there. Coming up, wait, here we go. hold your breath. Actually, maybe you don't hold your breath. So that was 5 minutes, that first bit, so that's not too bad. Here we go. No, soon. There we go. So there you can see the state of the fence. It's got a bit of work to do. The metal was delivered the other day, which I think I showed you in a previous video. Just needs to be finished up there, and then they can start inserting the metal. You can see they've finished the carport, fixed that up, and should be okay now. But there's a bit of vision of the completed planting process for the trees. As I said, I reckon they look pretty good, and with a bit of luck they'll take, and in 3 or 4 years' time, offer plenty of shade around the house. So I can't remember whether I told you it was four for 13,000 baht. We're moving inside now, and you can see we've moved some furniture around the place. So that's just a spare cabinet we got with the bedroom furnishings. Got a fridge, got a water cooler there. So that's gone in, big fridge, but gives me a chance to freeze a fair bit of stuff, I suppose. Any second you'll see where they completed the fix up the gap between the patio and the house. So soon we will move the camera up. So there you go, they put some lights in there for us. That goes around. They actually did that end of it as well, which wasn't a real problem, but I thought we might as well get it done while they were there. So I hope this is not giving you a headache looking up like that. There's the air conditioning unit for the main room. They closed stuff off there, and that's the rest of that completed there. That's the tree there, which should offer us a fair bit of shade in a few years' time, I hope. The only problem is if I win lotto, I'm probably going to rip that out and put a small swimming pool in there. We'll see what happens. I will put another cabinet in there just along the upright above. That's the outdoor setting. I really like that. We're going to leave the cushions on it for a while. Moved inside. This is a wall unit we bought. See the knickknacks on there? I actually just went down to the local second-hand shop and picked some up. Didn't know about the place. She'd never been in there. But I picked some up, and we went back a couple of days later and bought some more. I got a feeling he increased his price when I went back a second time. They seem to be a bit more expensive than what they were first time around. So that's just there. We're going to put, I don't know what we're going to put in that spare area there, maybe some seats. See that rug on the floor there? I bought that from Lazada, and the mongrel sent me the wrong bloody one. And he's got no intention of replacing it or giving me a refund. I've been fighting with him for probably 6 months now, so I think I've just about given up on that one. It's a good looking wall unit, that. I really like that. It's all nice. I suppose you'd call it a room divider. Just as a little trick here, these good looking books are actually not really books. They're fake. Look at that. Not a real book. Costs you about 30 baht from Lazada. And it does a bit. So that's a completed one. And any second I'll show you. So they just come flat packed like that, and you just fold them up, fold the corners in. Takes you about 2 minutes to do. And you've got what looks like a very nice book collection. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. Bye till next video. Keep watching. Thank you.